Alright mga kaibigan, ako isang panibagong Tele-Radyo episode na naman to mga kaibigan. Isang araw nag-Tele-Radyo tayo sa Pagadian City, dyan sa ating headquarters sa Pagadian City. At naimbitahan tayo sa Zamboanga ng Sultan of Sulu and North Borneo. Itong si Raja Muhammad Gamar Mamay Hassan Abdurrajak at ang kanyang maganda at mabait na may bahay na si Queen Maria Makiling Helen Fatima Nazaria Panolino Abdurrajak. Pero mga kaibigan, formal lang inilunsad nitong Sultan of Sulu na si Raja Muhammad Gamar Mamay Hassan Abdurrajak ang tinatawag na National Liberation Front of Southern Philippines. Bago ito mga kaibigan, dahil nagkaroon ng Trilateral Memorandum of Understanding sa pagitan ng National Liberation Front of Southern Philippines at ang Sultanate of Sulu and North Borneo. Siyempre, ganun din ang the Coalition for Reform o CORE. At dahil dyan mga kaibigan, ginawa ang itong pagpipirma o pag-signing nitong Memorandum of Understanding dyan sa Astoria Hotel sa Zamboanga. At itong National Liberation Front of Southern Philippines mga kaibigan, isang bagong organisasyon to na may legitimate at binding endorsement at ng special power of authority pa mula sa mga miyembro nito at sa mga dating members ng Moro National Liberation Front at Moro Islamic Liberation Front na kusang sumama dito sa National Liberation Front of Southern Philippines. Ang chairman nito mga kaibigan ay si Professor Sharif Muhammad Abubakar at siya rin ang tumatayong hepe ng Royal Armed Forces ng Sultanate of Sulu and North Borneo. At ang layunin nito ay upang ma-maintain ang peace and order ika nga dyan sa mga teritoryo na sakop nitong naturang Sultanate of Sulu dyan sa Mindanao at sa Sulu Archipelago. Lalo-lalo na raw dyan sa Ligwasan Marsh. Kung alam niyo mga kaibigan, itong Ligwasan Marsh dyan sa Maguindanao, nako, napakadaming langis nito. May mga estimate tayo dyan, bilyon-bilyon bariles ng langis ang nasa ilalim nitong Ligwasan Marsh. Pero hanggang ngayon mga kaibigan, talagang hindi nabibigyan ng sapat na pansin ng pamahalaan. Ilang administrasyon na ang nagdaan at hindi nabigyan ng pansin itong napakayamang Ligwasang Marsh. Dahil marami ang nakatira din dyan. May mga civilian, may mga communities dyan mga kaibigan. At ayon pa sa pahayag ng nitong si Professor Sharif Muhammad Abubakar ay nagkasama-sama itong tatlong grupo upang mapangalagaan hindi lamang yung kalikasang yaman ng mga lugar na sakop ng Sultanate of Sulu and North Borneo, kundi ang mga kapakanan na rin ng mga Moro, hindi lamang Moro, Kristiyano at Lumad, lahat ng mga naninirahang tao sa buong Mindanao at sa buong bansa. Yung ito namang Coalition for Reform mga kaibigan, kung hindi nyo na itatanong, ito ay nasa ilalim ng presidente na si Jaime Jim Sarto. At siya ang tumatayong presidente nito mga kaibigan. At ang Secretary General naman ay si Remio M. Duque Jr. At ang Vice President ay si Rudy Lamco, ang Vice President ng naturang grupo. Kasama sila dyan nung nagkaroon ng Trilateral Memorandum of Understanding signing. At itong Coalition for Reform Core Group ay shall act as the consolidator and rectifier and head committee of the 7 subcommittees, namely ito yung Socio-Political Committee, Economic Political Committee, Military Political Committee, Peace, Defense, and Economic Committee, Funds and Financial Committee, International Legal Committee and Religious Healthcare, and Education Committee. Ang dami. In which these are to be conducted and implemented in harmony with the Office of the President of the Philippines and major agencies of the government of the Philippines as represented by, of course, none other than President Jaime James Sarto. Ito yung, and Secretary General Remigio Duque Jr. Ito yung pahayag na ibigay sa atin. And whereas, nakalagay pa rito mga kaibigan, basahin natin, this Memorandum of Understanding shall be the primary document for the review of all the treaties signed by the Sultanate of Sulu and North Borneo and the government of the Philippines, particularly the Mapilindo Agreement. Itong Mapilindo mga kaibigan, ito yung Malaysia, Philippines, and Indonesia in preparation for the proper negotiations with the local and international agencies necessary for the 50-year tenure of the Peace, Defense, and Economic Treaty. Yan. At pinangunahan ito mga kaibigan, ulitin natin, itong si on the side, on the part of the National Liberation Front of Southern Philippines, itong si Professor Sarif Muhammad Abubakar, na siya ring deputy nitong si Raja Muhammad Gamar Mamay Hassan Abdurrajak ng Sultanate of Sulu and North Borneo. At siyempre ang kanyang queen na si Maria Makiling Helen Fatima Nasaria Panolino Abdurrajak. Alam niyo mga kaibigan na aktibong-aktibo tong si Sultan Mamay dahil ang mga sinasabi ni Sultan Mamay at ni Queen Fatima ay talagang ang kanilang adhikain ay matulungan yung mga may hirap. Ito talaga dahil likas sa mag-asawa ang tumulong at bilang leader, bilang sultan at bilang king at queen ay nakatutok sila sa problemang dinaranas ng Mindanao, kahirapan, kaguluhan. Kaya nga yung sigalot diyan sa Sabba ay nagawang kagad nila ng paraan mga kaibigan upang matigil na. Pasensya na kayo mga kaibigan, namamaos tayo dahil nag-host pa tayo ng isang corporate party dito sa Zamboanga del Sur. Talagang napuyat ako at buti na lamang mga kaibigan at nagkaroon pa ako ng boses. At nakapag-cover pa tayo dito sa Trilateral, sa signing ng Trilateral Memorandum of Understanding between the National Liberation Front of Southern Philippines and the Sultanate of Sulu and North Borneo and the Coalition for Reform or Core Group. Peace and order, security at itong kapakanan ng mga Pilipino ang nais matupad nitong pagpipirma ng Memorandum of Understanding. Pagkakaalam ko mga kaibigan, magkakaroon pa ng isang pirmahan dyan sa Maynila. At during the itong launching itong signing na ito mga kaibigan, ay nagkaroon din ng press conference itong si Queen Maria Makiling Helen Fatima Nasario Panolino Abdurrajak, and of course the King, si King Muhammad Gamar Mamay Hassan Abdurrajak. Ito mga kaibigan, at panoorin ninyo yung press conference na isinagawa dyan sa Astoria Hotel after the Trilateral Memorandum of Understanding signing na ginawa sa Zamboanga. Ito mga kaibigan, at panoorin ninyo upang marinig ninyo ang sagot ni Queen Maria Makiling Helen Fatima Nasario Panolino Abdurrajak at si Raja Muhammad Gamar Mamay Hassan Abdurrajak. Panoorin niyo mga kaibigan.
Definitely, we are not the same as they are. Definitely po. We are not claimants. We are the heirs and successors. That's the two different things. We are not claimants. Ang kinukuha natin ay atin. At hindi pwedeng i-claim ang Sabah dahil belongs yan sa Sultanate of Sulu and North Borneo. Alam po yan ng Philippine government, ng Malaysia, ng Brunei, even England. Okay.
So, ano nangyari? Maraming nag-claim na sila yung heir
Oh, more than enough. More than enough. Napakarami po. Napakarami.
Paano may malaman?
Ito. And I'm challenging the entire world and all the claimants all over the globe to come out. Kung kinakailangan magpa-DNA kami para matapos na, gawin na natin. Kung sinong hindi totoo, kamatayan ng hatong. To end these claims. Ganyan na kami.
Tangible evidence na
tangible evidence,
talaga yung area.
tangible evidence with all my documentary. Ang libro ko po nasa Senado, nasa Kongreso, nasa Department of Foreign Affairs. Nahawakan po yan ng malalaki na tao at yan po ay nakarating na sa International Court of Justice, sa UN, lahat po yan. Kung tinanong mo yung tangible way, kung talagang kami, it is already in the highest court. And we know we surpass everybody of them.
Kasi sa ngayon, ang recognize is natirang family.
Yes, that's true. That is political appointee. They are recognized on the political level. But we are not politicians. That's why these moments, we are recognized by the people in the ground. The MILF in the ground, the MNLF in the ground, the lost command that they have been there is now with us. That's how we fight. Concrete, physical, tangible, as you say.
So hindi kayo pabor dun sa ginawa ng tirang family?
Not at all, because we are pro-peace. We are not part of that people, and I told the Sabba government, and I told the guy here with me right from the start, because I know their plans. That's why the objectives of this is to stop the invasion of Sabba. We created this National Liberation Front in January 22, 2013 in Mindanao, Sulu. Bago lang. Pero we have been in the mission since 2009.
So this would Royal Security Force of the National Liberation Front.
Yes. Opo. Ito na siya. And we have already well coordinated with the military installations because before the creation of the National Liberation Front, we have already coordinated with all the chairmen, Professor Miswari and Kalimurad in Mindanao, in Sulu, that we are trying to make a proper negotiations, that we have to harmonize each other to fight for our people in Mindanao and Sulu. So I would like to refer you to Sharif Muhammad Abu Bakar related to this. Because, you know, the National Liberation Front, talagang side by side, Miss Wari, ito po siya. And former, justice ng Pagadian.
Pero before that, what's a better way of addressing itong Sabba Creek? Kasi using diplomatic ways is better.
A very nice question. I have already advised our lawyer, Director Tun Mahathir, to stop the war. That's why it was stopped. What is going on there now is they are cleansing because the people, the civilian, harbored all those criminal people there that I pity them also. When I say criminal, they have the intent to kill, but they could be the Kirams, but they could be another group, or they may not be the group itself. That is why I asked the government to really go deeper into this, not only on the claims, but the right, the basic right of the people that are being hunted in Lahadatu. I have already given a written advice to the Malaysian government. Yes, of course. You want to talk to my lawyers now and at the International Court of Justice.
So, recognizing by the Philippine government?
They know who we are. But the only thing, they are beholden to the Kirams and to the Puad whom had been utilized for their winning in the elections. That is the biggest difference among us. Alam nila na kami ito. Ito kami. That's why the constant covering of really finding a way to stop us, it's because they are beholden to this Sinasabi ko nga, conglomerated kind of scam and really manipulations related to the Sultan of Sulu.
So, may mga government officials yung nakipag-coordinate
Yes.
Sabba retention.
Yes, meron po yan. Silently, they are trying to help on the premise of humanitarian services, on the human rights.
So, yung Sabba Play, sa tingin nyo, mas maganda kung dadaan sa United Nations Play ng Sultan.
Napakaganda na talagang upuan na. Kaya nga nandito ang grupo to talk this directly to the President of the Philippines because meron tayong Article 42, the House Bill of the Philippines signed in 1950, April, that it is stated there that the true owners of this land is the Sultan of Sulu. The problem is they keep on appointing their own Sultan of Sulu. From President Marcos up to this point in time, I just hope that our group will be able to convince the President of this country.
Pero sa tingin mo, bago i-settle yung Sabba Play, kailangan mo na i-settle kung sino talaga po ang real heirs ng Sabba. Kasi maraming itiklem. So, paano magkaroon ng buong Philippine government ng Sabba Play?
If you love the poor, you will not wait kung sino ang i-recognize. You have to see the poor that is being killed there. If I am the government now, I have to help first bago nyo i-settle ito. Because they knew who. Alam na nila kung sino. And that is the problem with them. They tried to ignore the truth and justice. Okay? I challenge them all. I really challenge them to come out now. Because I told the people in the ground now, kung sino pang magsultan-sultan, come out. Defend kung talagang kayo ang sultan. And we have the elders. I have the living witness with me. The brother of Sultan Agtuku Abdurrahman Putra Ahad. 110 na siya. Kaya nga yung lahat ng appointments namin, it's not the same with those fake titles that is being sold globally, no? In exchange for money, you become a dato. That is not what we are. Sorry, I have to tackle that. Because this Sultan became Sultan on the premise of this one avenue, selling titles with a lump sum of money. In Sabah, you cannot be a dato without 100,000 Malaysian ringgit.
Pwede po mga I used to receive, sir, yung yearly na renta na binabayaran ng Malaysia dun sa Sultan Agency. Do you used to receive that every day? Yung
Tuloy ngayon ang rental, ang tiniklaim ng mga claimant ko ay compensation. During the Makaski case, hindi sila nag-claim ng sila ay totoo. Ay sila ay basic succession. Ang tiniklaim nila compensation. Kaya nga wala pa na-release ngayon ng renta ng Malaysian government. At in 1963, mayroon pa iniwan doon ng British, 42 million pounds sterling. Now it will reach about 20 billion US dollar. That is ready that I want to claim that money to bring help to the development of Luzon, Visayas and Mindanao. That's why we have a defense memorandum of understanding to be held in Sabah on July 2015. May pera po yan.
Kasi yung mga kiram, they've been receiving yung yearly compensation. Pero kayo wala pa?
Wala pa. Actually, ang kiniklaim nila ay compensation. They are given by Late Mustafa, the regime of Osno government, only compensation. But it was cut in 2000 when I come out. Cut off. Now they will not get compensation with it. But the rental will be released soon that we have a memorandum of understanding on July 2030. The true heirs and successor is the one who received the rental. That's why we have a going to extend peace, defense, economic treaty. very soon.
Wala bang plano sir to gather all the claims sa mga nag-claim na sila yung realtors ng resultat para maklaro kung sila talagang totoo.
Ngayon, mayroon na po tayo ang coalition to help us to gather all the claimants with the help of the President and Vice President and the Secretary General. We are welcome to unite as long as we have the country to build. And we want our country look like Malaysia, look like Singapore, Hong Kong. Now, as of now, especially Mindanao, especially Sabba City, how the development look like. It is under Kumaco. Now, it's still under the clinical development. Because as far as I am concerned, I will go to the coalition group, full group.
For sa tingin sir, is this the best timing? Kasi yung MILF sa GPH disagreement, parang medyo okay na yung itak nila. And then, medyo bad din timing kasi medyo nasisira yung relationship ng Malaysia sa Pilipinas. Do you think this is the right time to push for the Sabba?
That's right.
I think this is the right time.
Yeah,
This is the best time.
This is the best time, the right
At
time.
paano naman yung relationship ng Malaysia sa Pilipinas? Baka masisira naman dahil wala.
Actually, the relationship between the Philippines and Malaysia through ASEAN are cooperating. There will be no misunderstanding between the ASEAN countries. They are helping one another. But only the problem is the MILF chairman and the MNLF chairman, they are creating which is not against the government. They are against the government. And if you were to happen to the stand-up in Sabah, that is the command of Chairman Mishwari and command of Moran. They are using UN force to sabotage the economy of Sabah in relation with the Philippines.
Salamat po.
Pero nagpapasalamat tayo sa ating mga supporters, sa ating mga readers, at sa ating mga advertisers, sponsors, at mga partners dito sa Mindanao Examiner Tele-Radyo. Meron itong Tele-Radyo mga kaibigan ay napapakinggan ng live every 10 o'clock in the morning sa MindanaoExaminer.com at sa livestream.com/Mindanao Examiner. At napapakinggan din ito sa Mindanao Examiner Television Channel 63, sa KISMET Cable at Pagadian City Cable. Diyan naman sa Zamboanga del Sur. Of course, sa Basilan. At kung gusto nyo magpalagay ng mga television ads, ay maaari nyo kaming tawagan. At makikita nyo ang aming numero sa ilalim ng inyong television screen. Sa 062-992-5480. At siyempre, bukod sa telebisyon at sa Mindanao Examiner Tele-Radyo, yung website natin mga kaibigan, yung MindanaoExaminer.com, umaabot yan ng 2 million hits every month. Ibig sabihin niya mga kaibigan, 2 milyon ang tumingin, nagbasa ng balita, tumingin ng litrato, nanood ng video sa website ng MindanaoExaminer.com. 2 million hits mga kaibigan. At siyempre yung ating weekly regional newspaper, yung Mindanao Examiner newspaper mga kaibigan, isang weekly regional newspaper to na nagsisirculate sa malaking bahagi ng Mindanao. At siyempre yung ating Mindanao Daily Newspaper, naman mga kaibigan, araw-araw. At ang ating Business Week Mindanao, sa lahat ng inyong publication, whether sa telebisyon, sa ating mga pahayagan, ang Mindanao Examiner Weekly, ang Mindanao Daily Newspaper, at ang Business Week Mindanao. Pag kailangan yung advertisements, publications, lahat ng uri ng publications, sa dyaryo, maaari kayong tumawag sa 062-992-5480 sa lahat ng inyong advertisements. At siyempre, nagpapasalamat kami uli sa inyong lahat, sa mga nagbabasa, bumibisita sa amin araw-araw, nakikinig sa Mindanao Examiner Tele-Radyo, at ang ating mga sponsors, partners. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat sa patuloy ninyong suporta sa Mindanao Examiner. Pero mga kaibigan, wala na talaga tayong oras. Sagad na tayo sa ngalan ng aming direktor, si Greg Lianyo, at sa lahat ng buong buo ng Mindanao Examiner. Ito pong muli yung abang lingkod, alas 5 pa lamang, nagsasabing bye-bye.